Hello everyone, in the next video from Flashpoint campaign Southward Storm, and we are back to crossing the Waldnaab scenario, and looks like this is the end, since all our forces have been obliterated. Most of our forces died trying to defend first line. You can see that the second platoon from the second company is already dead. There's only with one unit of Panzer Grenadiers with 80 GM left. Of course, they are out of ammunition. Then we have first platoon from the third company, and it's actually two mortars and one Panzer Grenadier squad left. But the problem is that we don't have the most important ammunition, which is Milan. Then next we have second platoon from the third company, and it's only Panzer Grenadier squad left. They have ammunition, but they are equipped only with Panzerfaust 44, uh, which range is around 300 meters, as far as I remember. Where it is? Yep, it's 300 meters, so it's only point blank range to be effective. And you can see that multiple units are already quite close, around 1 kilometer south of Windisch-Schechenbach, and here we have 44, uh, in general, 44 units of mechanized infantry. There is some difference between them. There is the same type of vehicle, which is BVP-1, 9 mech rifle inside, 1 Malutka, 1 Strela, and 1 headquarters. Then following them, we have around 16 T-55 AM2 Kladivo, which is probably the Czechoslovakian version of T-55. Next, we have another 4 of them, and behind them is enemy HQ. On the southeastern flank, we have multiple of self-propelled howitzers, which is 2S1 Gwozdika, and you can see we have around 10, 18 of them. Of course, it also includes the BRM 1K, so probably in total it's 5 Gwozdika. Here we have 6 by default, so probably 3 left, something like that. And here we have still uh, full company, so 6 of Gwozdikas. So yeah, you can see those forces are way bigger than our forces available. We are left with couple of recon squads, but they don't show too much combat value. Uh, you can see they are only equipped with G3 and hand grenades, so not very useful at that point. Here we have HQ, which is trying to fall back to little town east of Windisch-Schachenbach. Uh, but it looks also bad. There's multiple units around them. You can see 7, 12, 5. All of them are mechanized infantry, but we don't have ammunition to deal with them. And it's only one martyr which can equip 5 rounds. That's not too much. Uh, so what we can do? Basically nothing. Of course, there is a FARP which came as a reinforcement a few minutes ago, but it also is like out of actual combat value at that point. Uh, my attack helicopters or anti-tank helicopters are going to be deployed in about 10 minutes. So next phase or next cycle lasts 43 minutes. They are coming in 10 minutes, so for around 30 minutes they won't be able to do anything. That's the problem. Unless I can do that. But looks like I cannot. No, I cannot plot any movement. So yeah, that's how it looks like. We have our artillery company, but you can see we are quite low on ammunition. Only 8 rounds left for each howitzer. but it's not enough to stop so many forces. Mm, what else? We have also tanks coming for our rescue, but they are coming around 13 hour. So it's around 1 hour 40 minutes until they come and help us. So I think it's actually too late. So because of that, we cannot do anything. I will just run another cycle and see what will happen. Basically, lost scenario. So and we have to accept that. We've lost something. Of course, we've lost murder. There is a high priority barrage request for suspected enemy HQ, which is located over here. Okay, fair enough, but there's already so many units around that it doesn't really matter. There's so many tanks, so many infantry. I feel like the main problem is that Marders have only 5 million rounds. It's not enough. For example, compare it with Bradley, which has 12 TOW2s rounds. I think it's TOW2 or TOW1. Doesn't matter, but 12 rounds. That's like double of what Martyr can bring, which is actually very very huge difference. So I don't know why we have so limited forces. I feel like at least one more company would be helpful, but it's not actually true. Commanding officer has been killed. The commanding officer yourself has been killed. Commanding is shifting to HQ Panzer Grenadier Battalion. What is second? Oh, to second company. Okay. Communication nets have been disrupted and will take some time to be re-established. Unfortunately, yeah. And now they are even bombarding that improved position. Oh, there is a nice barrage on enemy mechanized infantry, but looks like no casualties. Actually, yeah, we've claimed something. One BVP, two make rifles, one Malutka, one Strela, and one headquarters destroyed. But that's a lovely shot. The problem is that we are again out of ammunition. Yeah. So even if we are able to bombard them, it doesn't really matter because there is no ammunition left. Yeah, 11 ammunition. The following reinforcements have just arrived. Lovely, but I cannot use them. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, actually, we can see multiple kills over here. There's there's a lot of artillery requests for that company, but there's no ammunition left. They have to they have to rest and resupply for some time, and we don't have that time. They are pushing really hard. They have actually everything available. They have air support, they have artillery support, they have so many different infantry or mechanized infantry units, and also multiple tanks. And even if those are T-55s, they are still tanks, and they can be used quite effectively. Especially that we have limited forces available. Also, it's a day. You can see it's quite sunny. There is no cloud sailing at all. Everything is visible. So yeah, that's a real issue. Yeah, still bombarding my first platoon from the third company. I just don't understand why AI is trying to move it's self-propelled artillery towards the objective. It doesn't really make sense, if I'm honest. But I've noticed that behavior of AI quite often. Okay, the game resolution phase is now over. The West German orders phase is about to begin. Lovely. What am I supposed to do while being out of anything? Here martyrs are without ammunition. What about them? Yeah, they have ammunition. They should rest and resupply since two martyrs are still available. So, by the way, I haven't done that before. That's a mistake. I should do that. Let's try to rest and resupply. Proceed. Apply. And let's hold. Well, actually, you can leave as a screen. What else? That HQ is trying to fall back. Objective is actually captured. We have Recon HQ available, but I don't think they are very useful. We could move them here. That would provide us some overview. Okay, trying to. Okay, game. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can try to move it over here. Maybe they will provide a bit more information and let's screen. It's +2 hexes. Okay. They are our artillery company is rest and resupplying. There is no other forces available. What about you? I could try and move you. At least try to hunt down that HQ. So let's try to move deliberate here. Of course, that's gonna take you uh how much? How much time? 44 minutes. Oh, okay. Wow, that's the problem. What about you guys? You don't have ammunition, so you are in rest and resupply. You are also in rest and resupply. What about you? You can't do anything. Actually, you cannot even move anywhere because you don't have vehicle, so you have to go on foot, which takes too much time, which makes you useless in general. But okay, let's take our helicopters and see whether we can do anything. First, let's start with default SOP. Tactical initiative generous, acceptable losses substantial. Yep, fire discipline, maximum range. Relocate when? Mm, after receiving direct fire. That's that's fair enough. Movement, concealment roads. I think concealment. They're actually flying, so I don't see any point of that tab. I would rather prefer to see the attitude of the flight. So either that's gonna be low attitude or high attitude, medium attitude. That would make a lot of sense because that makes a real difference. I think it's somehow modeled by using those preferences, whether it's concealment or roads, and that's the like a key factor whether they are trying to keep low attitude or not. But I'm not really sure. So also let's resupply trigger at 0% because they have only those hot 2 rockets, so it's quite crucial to keep it at 0. If I keep it at 25%, then after firing 4 rockets, they would switch to resin resupply mode, still having 2 rockets. In total, they have 6, so it doesn't really make sense. 2. No, actually it would be, it's what, the 25%, 1/4 of it. So yeah, something like that. I mean, after maybe with one rocket they will switch to rest and resupply. Doesn't really matter. It's still like doesn't make sense. Each rocket counts, so it's better to set up it to 0%. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my perspective is is wrong and I should modify it. Okay, but that would be it. We can close movement, use cover. Okay. Uh-huh. And now let's try to find a position for them. So here, here, yeah, they can see actually a lot. So maybe over here, here, not really. Hmm. Yeah, I would try that location. The problem is that they can see us from here, about here. What's the range first of those hot two? 4 kilometers. That's a lot. Uh-huh. That's a really nice range. Okay. Uh, let's turn it off. Where I should send them? I could send them over here too. Okay, yeah. Let's try to do that. Uh, I will move them. Move deliberate. I will move you here, here. Hmm, maybe here, like that. Here and hold. And we will see. Let's actually move deliberate, right? Let's change the fifth to hunt, the fourth also to hunt. I'm not sure what's the what's the difference between hunt and I think it works like the assault. Uh, I'm not entirely sure, but it might be true. I need to read a manual about differences regarding that. Okay, but that would be it. I can't do anything. Our company is resupplying. They have actually 12 rounds now. I could just move them again to to different stance. Uh, how much that's gonna take you to resupply? I think it shouldn't take that much time. I think around half of my cycle now, but not not sure. You go here. What do you have left? Only headquarters. Okay. So no, actually, maybe. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can. Hmm. Try to go here. I don't know whether it makes sense. Doesn't make sense, honestly. They could just stay here, and it doesn't really matter. I'm just very curious what will happen when my tanks come in. Of course, it's only a company, 3 platoons of Leopards 1A5. Each platoon is 4 tanks. It's quite a bit of firepower. I don't think it's enough, but we will see. Okay, is that all I can do now? I think so. So let's press start and let's observe. I don't think anything will change. They will just sit in with the Shushenbach and just wait. There's the small arms fire. HQ is fired. They will try to back. I don't know why is my helicopter moving away. Okay, I've lost another martyr from the first platoon of the third company. This is not great. Okay, my helicopter is above Windy Schussenbach. One T-55 claimed. Maybe another one. Yeah, another T-55 claimed. It's interesting path of my helis. Is that because of generous tactical initiative? I think so. Wow, this is really interesting. Okay, couple of T-55 destroyed, but I don't think they will survive the contact with Strelas. Yeah, they are firing very hard at us. Okay, one heli is hit, and they are again bombarding my first lieutenant from the third company. What we can do? Okay, the tanks will come in soon. I think I will try to send them to that improved position, since they can see a bit from that location. There is a fire support request at that location, and yeah, a couple of contacts. Wow, even 7 contacts destroyed here. This is really nice. Okay, the phase is over. uh, my heli is in FARP. Oh, I haven't seen my FARP. Did they attack it or what has happened? No, they weren't under fire. So why it's that in red? Is that because there is a heli trying to repair? Yeah, morale is 10%. Whoa, that's not good. And they still have the order to move here. Okay. We need to we need to remove it. No point to keep it. They will rest and resupply. But we can try to. Well, you don't have morale. Sending you without morale it doesn't make really sense. You will fall back immediately. What about you guys? You should be there in about 9 minutes. Okay, it's a great initiative by you. Now let's edit SOP of our recon. Preferred send off range, goodbye. Relocate, never. Don't care about that anymore. Let's do that. Acceptable losses. Now substantial. And let's try to take back that that objective. Of course, it looks like it's still ours, but I suppose that they will come soon. And let's assault it in case that enemies captured before us. Okay, you go here. What about you? Lovely, you have those Milans, but you cannot see that Gwozdika. Try to move down here. Maybe you will be able to hit that Gwozdika. What about you? You have ammunition, you have one martyr left. It's a big thing. We could try to move here and here. So maybe we will do it. You will go like that, like that, like that, and here. And let's commit. You will try to hold. Okay, something like that. Mm, let's see. You have concealment and roads both selected. You could try to go like that. Can I modify it for you then? Mhm. Oh, it's even better. Okay. And if I do, oh, whoa. Okay. Oh, yeah. Now it looks nice. Lovely. Let's keep it like that. I like it. So you will go here. I don't think you will even manage to get here. Actually, that's gonna take you an hour. Hmm. It's not that bad, but yeah, you have one martyr left. What about you guys? You are useless. You can just stay here and do nothing. You cannot even move anywhere. So I could try to go closer to that Gvozdika and maybe, but still, like I would need to cross the open field. Quite dangerous situation. How many Panzerfaust I have? 6 in total, so I cannot destroy them. Okay. Mm, I could try to send you over here as a ambush force. Oh, let's try. Maybe we'll be able to destroy something. Maybe. Who knows? There's still artillery call on that location. Ammunition is there, 26 rounds each howitzer. That's nice to see it. And I think that would be it we can do. There's no point really to fall back those recon forces. Doesn't really matter at that point. Okay, uh, let's start another cycle. Maybe we can finish that episode today, since it's already lost. Airspace control is it's still strong Warsaw Pact. Interesting information is that 70% of starting force victory points are still there. I mean, on my side. Despite the fact most of my companies are dead. Not even platoons, but companies are dead. Which is quite terrific. Not okay. Is that my call? Yeah, that was my call to hit that location. Okay, let's observe. I'm sure, or maybe I'm not sure, but I believe most of enemy forces are sitting here in that 1000 point objective. Electronic Warfare update. The Electronic Warfare burden for Panzer Grenadier Battalion 101 is now at high, rating from very high. Well, it's actually 8 minutes less than what we've started with, which is quite nice. Okay, the following reinforcements have just arrived. Nice. So we have tanks over here. We have even an HQ. Okay. Let's see whether we can use them effectively. We will find out soon. Okay, there's okay, we've destroyed four elements from that Gvozdika company or self-prepared artillery company. It was 3 2S1 Gvozdika and one BRM 1K. Nice. Maybe that ambush will work if they decide to go south of Wildenau. And we have enough rounds to destroy all vehicles left. Okay, they just left that position, so there is no reason to bombard it. Our first platoon is moving. Okay, nice. Okay, let's see. What I should do with my tanks now? That's a crucial question. Hmm. I think I will send one platoon to that improved position. You can see that from that location they are able to spot some targets around that area. Of course, it's not much. I would prefer to see more, but it is what it is. Uh, Also, I'm considering both of those locations. That is okay, despite the fact cover and concealment isn't great. That would be perfect, but here there is no cover, no concealment. That is slightly worse. We cannot see too much from here. That location is also nice, but again, no cover, no concealment. What about that? We can see the eastern bank of Waldnaab, but still we couldn't see what's inside the city. That's the real issue. Oh, well, we could station here, but we would be very vulnerable to enemy attacks. Uh, What else? We could also try to go over here. That would be fighting the very close contact. Doesn't sound like a great idea, right? Okay, let's see. I don't have enough time to send my tank platoon here. What could you see from here? Well, from that location you could see a bit, but really there's there's no time to get hit. It's at least a few kilometers by road, so uh yeah, that's too long. Okay, HQ is only equipped with one Leo. Okay, first let's modify SOP. Tactical initiative moderate. Acceptable losses do or die. Yeah, I think so. Fire discipline. We will switch it to maximum range. It's still terrain doesn't really make a difference in case of that, whether we set up to 2/3 or 1/3. We can set up to maximum range, and that's totally fine, I believe. It will be either way fighting in very close contact, less than kilometer, maybe around kilometer. Movement preference, roads and concealment, that's okay. Rest doesn't really matter. Resupply trigger, actually we can 25%. What kind of ammunition do you have? 18 high explosives rounds, 19 armor piercing rounds, and 19 high explosives anti-tank rounds. Okay, trigger at 25%. Let's decrease it to 15%. And that would be it. I'm going to apply to this unit only. Well, actually, apply to all units of same type. And I think including HQ. hmm I want to check. Okay. Yeah, I'm. Every time I'm thinking about that. So this is a correct symbol since that's a company and that's HQ uh, being a company element. So that's absolutely fine since that's a that's we have three platoons. Three platoons constitute one company, and that's a HQ company HQ, and that's totally fine. The problem is with that name, West German Tank HQ Section, and I think it describes or it implies that the that unit is of size of a section. I might be wrong, and it's a bit misleading when you read it, since the symbol is actually something else than a section. I would prefer to keep it like that, so that would be West German Tank HQ Company, and that would correspond to that symbol over here in on the counter itself. But that's only my opinion. So anyway, everything looks good. So let's first send our first platoon to that improved position, and you will move. I will just draw it or plot it as a hasty move. I will switch from 1 to 2 as a deliberate one. Move deliberate. Yes. And then hold. Beautiful. What about the other? I think the other one will will go here. Of course, not a perfect position, but I don't have any other choice. So you will go over here and then here, and let's commit, and you will also hold, and of course let's edit the second move order to move deliberate. And now we have third platoon left and also HQ, where I could send my third platoon. I could go here, down here, and trying to recapture that objective. What else I could see from that location? Not that much. From here I could see quite a lot. So maybe let's try to send third platoon, trying to recapture that location and then moving to that position where we've decimated quite a bit of enemy units, and that would provide us quite nice line of line of sight. Of course, I don't think we have enough time for everything, but let's try it. The question is how we would like to move. I think I will move like that, here, here, and here, and let's commit, and you will screen. There's no reason to hold, since it requires a bit more time to then move out from that location. And of course we will change uh, blah, blah, double click the fourth and the fifth move as a deliberate. That's the idea. Okay. Of course you can see, do we have enough time? Starting, okay, I'm sorry, they will screen at around 13:45, which is 30 minutes from now on. Which sounds not that bad, I would say. It's sad that that objective is in a small, I don't know, devil, so we cannot see that location from that improved position. That's sad because otherwise the first platoon could do its job. But yeah, it is what it is. Now let's also send our HQ somewhere, and our HQ have to be closer to our second company HQ, which is now commanding all forces. So I think we will send it where, maybe here behind the improved position, or to Pullersdorf. Doesn't In case of that HQ, it doesn't really matter, since I don't think I will engage them to combat. So let's try to go like that, and we can also hold. Looks like the movement path is lovely. Let's just change the third move as a deliberate one, and that would be it. What about my helicopter? Morale is so low, and that's something I'm not very happy of. On the other hand, I would like to try to help my tanks, so I will send them mm, to that location. And let's hold. It can be uh, it can be hand though. Let's try to hand. Okay. Tactical initiative generous. Okay, I will. It's up to you guys. It's only one heli left. 6 rounds. Do your best job, guys. The first platoon from the third company is moving to improved position, and they should be there in around 15 minutes. That's perfect. It's sad that you cannot see anything, guys. Unless you have different SOP. No, you have maximum range. So you should be able to fire at the targets if you spot them. Okay. You are setting up the ambush. Okay, now its range to HQ is 16. Okay, yeah, there is some penalty, but can't do anything about that. And you go over here. What you have? You have one Panzergrenadier 80 GM team. Okay, and that would be actually it, unless we want to call in uh, barrage on that location. Do we want? Let's see. Fire support, fire missions. There's no fire missions. There's nothing in QE. We only have them. Maybe I will leave them as FSCC control, under FSCC control. So there is a chance that my tank platoons will call in fire support if necessary. That would be very lovely. Okay, so that's it. We can also take a look at enemy SITREP. Threat assessment, no information. Here, yeah, you can see multiple different units around the Windisch-Schachenbach area. Uh, that's a lot. And despite the fact we are outnumbered, we still managed to destroy 92 units in total, which is which is great. And the electronic warfare is, of course, against us. But without further ado, let's click start and let's observe. Tanks are moving fast. This is nice to see. What? There's an enemy HQ, okay. Are we going to fire them? Okay, this is guys, come on, they are standing still in the open field. You have to destroy them. What are you doing, guys? Come on, it's only one PvP and one headquarters. Finally, Jesus. Oh my goodness. That looked bad. Okay, there is enemy fire support on that location. Hopefully, fortunately, we are not there anymore. We've claimed something, and I've lost my log. Where is my log? Where I did I did I close it? Can I open it? Options, game, counters, info view, staff, SOP, unit overlay, multi, terrain, options. No, I cannot open anything now. Okay, yeah. I've lost my log. I don't know where it is. I think I closed it by accident. It wasn't my intention. Now one leopard is lost. Only one plane. No way. We lost all leopards. Oh my goodness. They don't stand a chance against enemy forces. Are they that bad? I've expected something more from leopards. Honestly, come on. Maybe now? Okay, one, no, two. What about you? There's two Leos left. One platoon is dead. Okay, one Leo is left now. In the first platoon from the fourth company. Second platoon is still three Leos. Okay, T-55 destroyed. First platoon only one Leo. There's no way. It's firing. It's eight T-55 firing at single Leo. I mean, if they manage to survive that, that's gonna be like tremendous success. Okay, it's still trying to do something. Okay, one claim. Nice. 155 destroyed. Wow, that's a great man. So much valor. Okay, now our second platoon from second company. Okay, they don't exist anymore. Yeah, but they've tried. They claimed something. So I'm quite impressed. There's still some barrage on that hex. I don't know who is calling it. Okay, Gvozdikas are trying to move across the Schlattstein river. Now they are also bombarding our improved position. It's interesting. Okay, base is almost over. There is again some bombardment. Wow, our Leos were decimated so badly. Holy cow. I really expected something more from them. I didn't expect that they get demolished that quickly. Okay. Where I can open the log? Uh, info view, core floating panels. Where is that? Radio log display. Okay, yeah, probably I closed it. What we can do now? Okay, we have one martyr, 3 Milans left. We have what we have here? We have 0 Milans left. Oh my god. Mm, yeah, well, let's try to rest and resupply for 10 minutes and let's observe. We have two Leos here, three Leos here. Okay, we have HQ. Looks like there's no ammunition left on our battery. I think I would put them in rest and resupply mode now for 26 minutes up to 100, and that would be it. There's no reason to do anything else. So let's just press start. 1 hour 15 minutes left, and let's just observe. Actually, I wanted to check uh, reported kills and claims. Yeah, so for those, I don't know, 31 minutes, we've claimed another 18 targets. And who did that? Let's see. Where it is. So prepared RP. Hmm. We'll find out later. There is some fighting going on, and that was 2S1 Gwozdika trying to attack our first platoon from the third company, and now it's a artillery barrage on them. They cannot even do anything. Okay, enemy units showed up. Oh, and now it's some air support trying to destroy our Leopard platoon, but they missed. What was that? That was 57 Moto Strzelecki Pluk airstrike. Okay, but they missed everything. Very nice. What should we do now? Should I rush towards the objective, trying to recapture it? Don't think it makes sense. Interestingly, I cannot see any units from that location, so I don't know where they are, which is quite weird. Okay, we have almost full ammunition, so let's press start and let's observe. Of course, they are bombarding us, and that's what I know. Of course, it's hard for them to claim anything because our forces are limited. It's mostly infantry hiding in different places, either sleep trenches, foxholes, or whatever. So, oh, there's our helicopter trying to again help our units, and it's falling back. But it claimed, I think, one back. Yeah, first and the third platoon from the third company are trying to do something with ATGMs left, which is very nice. Oh, actually, helicopter is trying to engage Gwozdika, but every round is missed. Okay, one round hit the target, but that would be it. Now Gwozdika is pushing hard. They are close, and we are not firing with ATGMs, probably because we don't have them left. But we have Panzerfaust. 6 rounds of Panzerfaust, but we are too far away from them. For Panzerfaust, it's only 300 meters. Okay. Uh, we have only one phase, half of cycle left. So what we would like to do? Should I try to push with my Leos and recapture that objective? I don't think I even have time. So there is no reason to do that. Let's just press start and let's observe the final result. Oh, they're trying. Oh, now we are able to hit them with our Panzer Faust. It's 2 times BRM and 1 headquarters. I think we should be able to destroy them. Are we? Come on, guys. Yeah, nice. We destroyed something. First platoon is firing at Vozika. Okay, yeah. Looks like headquarters is claimed and one BRM is claimed, that's for sure. Now we are claiming something on that self-prepared artillery company, and that was also BRM. There is still a chance that we can destroy that unit. There's plenty of small arms fire. Now, at the end of this scenario, the air superiority level is now weak Warsaw Pact from strong Warsaw Pact. That's absolutely lovely, thank you game. And electronic warfare update. The electronic warfare burden for Panzer Grenadier Battalion 101 is now at medium rating from high before. Fantastic! I'm glad that we have 1 minute left. And boom. That's that's it. And the information here is quite surprising to me. So, Lieutenant Colonel De Graaf Fenried, commanding De Graaf De Graaf Fenried. Okay, commanding Panzer Grenadier Battalion 101. You and your forces obtain a marginal loss. Okay. You should be aware that command considers your performance on balance to be disappointing. Yeah, well, I'm also disappointed. No doubt. Panzer Grenadier Battalion 101 finished the battle with 50% by victory points value. It's interesting, despite the fact we've been obliterated badly. 50% it's not actually that bad. Of its subunits combat ready. It claimed 12 Recce, 22 tanks, 38 APCs, 13 infantry, 3 AT, which is anti-tanks, 6 HQ, 2 AD, which is air defense, 13 self-prepared RT, 7 RT, and 3 utility enemy subunits. Your force took very heavy losses, 6% permanent, 44% fallen out, and must refit for a considerable time to recover the 55 subunits that have fallen out. Your heroic death in battle saddens us all. In recognition of your efforts, your surviving family will receive a testimonial plaque. Oh right, we died during that scenario. I forgot. Oh yeah, that's very nice of you guys. Let's proceed, and now let's observe. Oh, we've almost achieved contested result. Oh my goodness, look at that. So many units. 60 55s. What's there? Mechanized infantry, self-prepared artillery platoon. That's actually platoon, not a company. Oh, those are platoons. So that's a bit different than what we have in NATO, right? Yeah, I was calling it a company, but it's actually platoon. It's 6 self-prepared howitzers. I don't know what we can call it, Gwozdika as a howitzer, though. And in our case, it's also 6, and we call it company. Okay. Yeah, well, it's NATO and Warsaw Pact. It's a bit different. So my bad. I was calling it wrongly all time. Here we have HQ trying to push. What's here? 3 T-55s and small mechanized infantry detachment. They are really harassed. If I look at them right now, why I'm looking at them right now, it looks like that's that's a doable scenario. The problem is that my idea of trying to stop the forces before they push in was wrong. I feel like, of course, we claimed a lot of different targets over here, but maybe it would be better to just station in Windisch-Scheschenbach and trying to hold the city for all cost, especially with the fact that we are outnumbered. The recon forces would play significant role, so I would place them at different locations, and only for our artillery to barrage them. only for that. Maybe we wouldn't claim too many units, but still that would decrease their readiness and morale, which is important. And then we would focus all our defense around that area. And I think that's something I should do before. Uh, yeah, I think so. Now when I'm looking at that, it's doable. On the other hand, hmm, the main problem is ammunition. Uh, our Panzergren platoons are equipped only with 3 mortars each. Every mortar is 5 rounds, 5 rounds of Milan, which is 15 rounds. They have to rest and resupply. Uh, there is no really time to do that when enemies are that close and they are traveling really, really fast. So yeah, that's definitely an issue, problem. But also there are some obstacles. They are slowing them down. They don't have engineering assets. So yeah, probably that's doable. And maybe I will consider trying to replay it, uh, just to show you different tactical decisions, and we will find out. Maybe yeah, it's doable. At the first glance, it looks like it's doable, but also I don't take into account that I've destroyed really a lot of units before they came to win the Scheschenbach area. So uh, yeah, I think that would be it about crossing the Waldnaab. I think next time we will select another scenario or try to replay that one with different tactical decisions. But for today and for that scenario for now, that would be it. I hope you enjoyed and see you in the next video, in the next scenario. Once again, thank you and goodbye.